to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another Big 12 foe, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Horned Frogs will kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Red Raiders offense comes onto the field first today. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's best. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. With jet sweep pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Horned Frogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Another completion on third down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the wing. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Horned Frogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he tacked on the extra point. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The gift to the tailback. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks, it's best. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Under fire. Working the middle. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to take a shot. It's caught! Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Best.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Red Raiders have taken it inside the 20. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Bryant. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. There's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll take another shot here. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Fires to the right. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Gets it out fast. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Thanks to grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second and 10, he'll throw again. This one's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going for it all. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's first and 10 from the 47. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That little swing pass was designed to get the running back loose and get him some space, and the defense was there to shut it down.
Yeah, and I want to get him the ball in space. I got to find ways to make that happen, but after he catches it, I need him to be a great running back. I need him to make people miss and make big plays. I'm finding ways to get him touches. Now he's got to make those big plays for him.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. They just keep firing. Spits it out to the back. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes a catch along the sidelines, but he's going to lose yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? The play action fake. Got his man downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They take the lead with the 6.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Soft spot in the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Bryant.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
What a weapon this kicker is. When you've got leg talent like that, you're liable to score from anywhere on the field. Just get the ball close to midfield, and you can put 3 on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And coaches and players, a lot of times, they call it instincts. But it's just a knack. It's just a feel. It's something that's inside of you. And this guy consistently feels where the ball's going. That's interception number 8 on the season.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frog. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Unloads quickly. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Turns it loose. Got his man on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure that...
Touchdown, TCU! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man all by himself. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away to find some room. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive under 2 2 minutes to play. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. They get to him as he throws, and they can't make the play on third down. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Caught near the sticks, it's best. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. It's complete to the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to...
Breaks into the open. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good, and that was dead solid purple. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He'll take it out of bounds at the 48, and a smart play to move the sticks and save the time late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Moving away from pressure. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Might be calling a hot route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Moving out of the pocket. Had to get rid of it quickly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense
converts on 4th down, still going. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. A hostile environment.